Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Fiitg, and in today's video, as you read by the title, your girl finally listened to y'all. Okay, so after the previous story time that I did, everyone was like, "What story time? What story time? What story time?" So I was like, you know what? It's 2023. We're gonna start off the year, right? I'm gonna give them a story time. But you know, things gotta happen in your life for you to even be giving story times in the first place. So y'all just needed to be patient. But y'all, I got a story for y'all today. But without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the family. Because like I said in my previous video, if you haven't checked that out already, go ahead and do so. We are being consistent this year, and I'm posting once a week, or maybe twice a week if you're lucky. But follow me on my social media, follow me on Instagram or TikTok. The girl is really active, and continue watching the video. Thank you, Fiitg, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Guys, if you were looking at me, we were wondering like, girl, where you get that varsity jacket from? This is from Fiitg, and you guys can use my discount code to get 10% off on this hoodie and other things that they have on the website, y'all. Literally, they have the soccer tees, everything is customized on the website. You can get your name, your team's name, your class's name, especially, you know, when the month of June graduation time is coming up and everyone wants to look uniformed. They have a variety of different colors, different styles, and as you can see in the back, I have my name. So, you know, even if you don't want to do any of that and you just want it to look cute and customize your own jacket, you can go ahead and check out Fiitg. Like I said, they have caps, they have beanies, everything, anything. So you guys check them out and make sure to use my discount code to get money off and continue watching the video. So before we get deep up in this story, you know I gotta start from inception. So y'all, we gotta start from the setting. So this story time took place in New York. Now guys, this is not my first, second, or third time in New York. My mother's side of the family lives in New York, pretty much all of them. So family there, we was there. So this was summertime, y'all, and in summer it was like the die down part of summer. But when we went, I was like, I was in my mind frame of I'm ready to go out, whatever. So this happened within like the first week of me being there. So I was like, I told my cousin, I was like, what we doing? Like, it's summertime, like, girl, what we doing? Like, I was ready to go out, you know, experience outside, you know. So I was like, girl, what we doing? Or whatever. So she was like, okay, there's a party going on or whatever. A party going on like the next night or whatever. So I go in and you would come, whatever. So I'm like, who all gonna be there? But who all gonna be there? Like, I know these people. Like, I don't know these people. I don't know nobody. So I'm like, okay, who all gonna be there? Whatever. So she was like, okay, her friends and some other people, because it was her friend party. So I'm like, okay, how far is there? Like, how far? Like, where is this? So she was like, it's like a house party, whatever. So I'm thinking it's something probably inside, you know, like house parties. House parties always be cool and chill, you know, whatever. So anyways, y'all, so it was that cousin and it was another cousin. Now the other cousin, I never met this cousin ever before in my life, but we cousins. So this was my first time meeting her, the other one. So I'm like, yeah, alright, cool, y'all. I was hyped. I was really hyped because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna experience like outside party or whatever, like a New York party for the first time. I'm like, okay, I wonder how this gonna be. Like, I was really excited about it, right? Whatever. So finding my outfit, picking out whatever. I asked my sister if she wanted to come. She didn't want to come. So I was like, okay, me and my cousin, we gonna go. We outside. So the day of the party, the night of the party comes, right? Just know, like, it's common sense, but I just know, like, get everybody number. So we in the Uber, whatever. So I'm like, y'all, put your numbers in my phone, whatever, because like obviously it's a party, like you gotta, you know, and we in free in New York, girl, I don't know nobody. And good thing, lucky thing, good thing, that same day I went on the road to AT&T and your girl, T-Mobile, and your girl got her phone, like got the SIM, the temporary SIM or whatever, because you know when you go abroad, you can't have no Wi-Fi around place. You gotta have the data on your phone. So I did the T-Mobile thing, so I had the data on it good. So that was good. Good thing, lucky thing. So yeah, anyways, we in the Uber, I took one of my cousins number, but the other one who I said I was meeting up for the first time ever, she wasn't even from there. So both of us wasn't from there, so we was new to everything or whatever. So I couldn't get her number because like at the sim situation, some with the sim situation, I couldn't get her number. So it was just, I only had one of the cousin's number, right? So anyways, we pulled up to the party. It was a cool vibe. Like her friends was really nice. Everyone was really welcoming or whatever. And both of us had an accent, so they was like, oh, your accent's so nice, where y'all from, yada yada yada, whatever. And it was like, you know, small talk. Like then you walk in the party, everyone, like, they had the people to pat you down, whatever. Like security was real nice and sharp and tight. It was feeling very secure. So I'm like, yeah, I can relax. Because one thing about me, I am very aware of my environment. I'm aware who around, who move, wherever going on. I am very aware of my environment, and that's key tip. Be very aware of your environment. So yeah, anyways, me and the cousin who I'm just meeting, we catching up, and the other cousin, like, she hanging around with her friends, coming back to us, like, you know, that's the vibe, right? That's the vibe. So at this point in time at the party, we were just like, when I tell you, this was a real New York party, like they was getting sturdy and all that stuff. Like literally, it was such a vibe, bro. Like I was like, what? Like what? It turned out to be a backyard party. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it was a backyard party in the back of the, so it was a really big backyard, and it was lit. It was so fun. So I taken snaps or whatever, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you probably seeing these snaps. Like it was so lit. Like where this girl at? Like even my cousins, some of my cousins who were there, like in the city, they like, girl, where this girl? I like, girl, where you at? Whatever. So yeah. So anyways, this party getting crunk, this party getting lit. I recording everybody because I just couldn't believe it. Like this some they see on TV. So anyways, at this point in time, me and my cousin, we were just standing, talking, getting to know each other more, whatever. And she was really a vibe. She was a vibe. I love her. But we were facing the party in the backyard, but nobody was facing the house. The party was facing like the back fence in the back there. So at this point in the party, right, I mean, they had a big DJ, big backyard DJ going on, whatever, right? So at this point in the party, right, we was talking, right, and we was stopped by this sound. It was like like fireworks. It was fireworks, but it was a camouflage. Like we didn't know it was camouflage. So you heard the fireworks. It was like so everyone in the party literally stopped, and then the DJ music just went on low. So I already thinking in my head, hold the hell on, New York, what the hell is that? And then everyone stopped. Like literally it was a mannequin challenge, and then all you hear was pow, 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 like the gunshots. It was like a and then pow, pow, pow. So when the pow, 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 when the shooting started, it was happening. It was coming from the front of the house. So this is the house. This is the backyard where everyone at, and in the front of the house is where we heard the shooting. So when the pew, 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 started going off, everyone in the party started running from the front of the yard all the way to the back. When I tell you, we started running, I was, one cousin was on this side, the next cousin on this side, and all of us started running into the back of the yard. I tell y'all, I started falling down, drop myself down. I'm like, bro, this is just the perfect opportunity for me to be the one that gets shoot. First time to the party, don't know nobody, me. So I'm like, bro, what the people gonna say, stop, they drop. So, you know, drop on the ground. When I watch movies, just drop on the ground so you don't get shot in your back. So I'm running, y'all. And my crew cousin on the side, like, I forgot who I was with, and I was freaking running. I run away and leave everybody. And then I look at, like, what the hell going on? It's like, where are we running to? So people was running ahead of us, breaking down the people, like breaking down the people them fence in the backyard. Like the people party, they fence was getting break down. This wasn't no regular mesh fence. This was picket fence. This was tall picket fence. So I'm like, oh shit, where to go, what to do? And some people was even standing on the side, literally standing there like, what the hell going on? Like, what's going on? Like you're in hands and shooting. Anyways, I was digging through them. I pushed that girl. I was digging through that girl. I was dropping her ground. If you heard my cousin's side of this story, she's like, why this girl falling? Literally, I was dragging myself on the ground. My knee was bust right up. My knee was cut right up after that night. Anyways, y'all, so I dragging myself on the ground, like I dragging myself, but it's like I still gotta run, like I gotta run, I gotta get out of here. So I forget my cousin's on the side of me now. Now at this point, I done lost them because I run in and I'm thinking like people jumping over the fence. I'm like, should I jump? Should I go with them? Should I jump behind him? But I'm like, nigga, you don't know where you is, where you is, where you is. My whole thing was like, run, like get out of there. You can get shoot, get out of there. You get shoot in the back. Just get out of there, drop on the ground, just do everything. Like I was just going. There was a cabana in the back there. People was running. People was jumping over the fence. And y'all, guess what? Then the shooting started shooting from the back where the people jumped over the fence. You was hearing the pow, 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 pow. So at that point, the where we was running to started getting the pow, pow, pow. So we started running from the back to the front of the yard. So I running. So I stopped by this tree. I stopped by the tree in the yard round by the front. So I'm like, oh my god, like panicking for I'm like, hold on, where they at, where my cousins at. So I'm like, oh god, I take the girl number right now. I get this girl number for nothing because I literally went on Snapchat and I was like, oh my god, Snapchat. I called this girl on Snapchat. I'm like, girl, where you at? Like, where you all going? Like, where you? Like, where are you? Where are you? Talk now. Like, where are you? She's like, girl, I ain't at the front. She was like, girl, I at the front. Where you at? I'm like, I in the yard. What you mean you at the front? That's what the shooting was. What you mean you at the front? What you mean you at the front? Girl, come here. So I'm like, girl, come here. And then she was like, girl, just come outside. Everyone out here, just come outside. And I'm like freaking out, panicking, right? So to make things even worse, there was this Hispanic boy, and he was like, call the cops. My friend just got hit, call the cops. So I'm like, call the cops. And when I look, it was like some other people there too in the yard, like around where I was, right? So all of us, when he said that, we looked at him, and his friend was on the ground, and the boy was literally sitting like this, bro. And the blood was right here, bro. You could see like the gunshot wound. It was right here, bro, when he was sitting on the ground. And I started panicking. And I'm like, okay, call the cops, okay. And I'm literally scrolling my phone. Like I'm in a panic, and I'm like, okay, call the cops, okay, I gotta call the cops. I'm like, hold on, I can even call the cops. Like, I call the cops. I call the cops. So when I tell y'all, 3 seconds later, 1, 2, 3, I saw the blue, red, white light flashing on this. The police literally pulled up so fast. I didn't even get to call them. So when the police pull up, the people who were standing there looking at the boy, as well as me, who was just there like a witness, they literally, when they saw the police, they flipping started running. So I was like, hold on, oh shit. Like in the movies, they start running, so I need to start running too. So I flipping start running. I run out of that yard because the police then was coming in the yard. I run out of that yard so fast. And like when I was going in, when I was coming out, the police then was coming in, and the lady passed. I thought they was going to stop me. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Like, what the hell, bro? Like, why is this happening to me? So anyways, I ran outside, right? And I still lost because there's so much people, so much noise, so much things going on in this road. Right now we in the road. So anyway, I had scrolling to my phone, I saw this girl. This thick girl, man. This thick girl. I didn't even mean to call her thick girl, but I was the girl. She was thick. Anyway, she was right there. She was like, come on, let's go. I was like, let's go. So I started running behind this girl. Like, I running behind this girl because, like, yeah, let's just get out of here. I running behind this girl. It's like, let's go this way. So literally, people just running down the block from the car, like running through streets. So before she making this turn, and I'm like, hold on. The like, where you going? You ain't even from it. And next thing you know, you get lost. You don't even know it's 3rd Street. You don't even know where you at, bro. So anyways, I catch my head. I'm like, girl, I'm not from here. And she like, you not from here. You not from here. And the girl run away and leave me. The girl literally ran away and left me in the road. She's like, you not from here? Like, girl, where are you going if you ain't from here? So anyway, the girl leave me in the road. Now I like a lost wolf, like a lone wolf, and like I feel like I'm gonna call my cousin back. I went call my cousin back. I'm like, bro, we call back or something. Like, bro, where you at? Girl, I outside now. Where you at? Right? I at 83rd Street. Come to me. Yeah, come to me. I wanna go home. Never again. I ain't going out no more. Never again. At 83rd Street. Come to me now, bro. Like, come to me now, bro. 83rd Street. Call it Uber now, bro. So anyway. She was like, where that is? I don't know where that is. I'm like, girl, you know where that is. You tell me come to this party. You don't know where that is. So anyway, whatever. whatever, yada yada. And she was like, okay, send your location or whatever. But I was so freaking pissed, bro. I was like, bro, I don't care what you do, bro. Find 83rd Street because I right outside. Like, but you don't know which me, you don't know where 83rd Street. I was hot, bro. I was so mad. I was ready to come up the road because I feel like I was in the road like a lone wolf, like on the side. I'm like, what if they just drive by and just start spraying up the block? And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I was just like, bro, I am New York, bro. Like, not even to say like it's a bad place, but it's like, oh my god, like I probably watched too much movies, but bro, that was like a sci-fi movie. Anyway, walking down the block now, I learned to I'm so paranoid. I was like, anybody who can help me, just help me, man, just help me get out of here. So I saw this lady in her yard. She was just being nosy because when all that commotion or shooting going on, the neighbors and people like peeping through their windows asking, what happened? So this lady, she was in her yard or whatever, right? She was in her yard walking her little dog and like just being nosy. I think she was Jamaican, right? So anyways, she was walking a little dog, must either have a dog pee or whatever before the dog go inside. So she was like, what happened or whatever. She's asking what happened. Like, they had a shooter in there, and I saw the boy, he was on the ground with the blood in his chest. He get shooter in his arm, and I was panicking. I was like, I just see I call my cousin. I ain't from here, I Guyanese. I had to tell her I Guyanese because she's Jamaican, so maybe she can relate. Like, can I come inside your yard, please? Because I swear, like, she had them cross fence, them mesh fence, with any bullet could have passed through. But I was just like, if I could just come in the gate, then I wouldn't get shot in my back. Like, if I just come inside the gate, then I would be so safe. I don't want to be on the blocks. I don't want to be on the corner. I don't want to get shot. So I just want to go home, bro. So anyways, she let me in her yard or whatever, and I was like, I just trying to call my cousin. There's just so much noise outside. So anyways, the lady ended up letting me come inside of her house and stand right in front of the door. Like, I was right by the door, just make it through the door. And her husband came and was like, you cannot stay here, you can't stay here, I have children, you can't stay here. And then the wife was like, you cannot see, she's a little girl, she tried to call her cousin. And he just opened up that door till he wasn't even listening, child. I wasn't even showing on me. I was just so him like, oh, please help her. So anyways, he opened up the door and he let me out, child. And he opened up, he let me out, child. So I was on the street again like a lone wolf. But thank God my cousin had tracked the location thing and like she did find me and she was right there. And thank God that when she came, the next cousin was right there with her. I was like, thank God, because bro, I was panicking, I was freaking out. I was like, never again. I called my boyfriend on FaceTime and I was like, baby, won't believe what happened to me tonight. Literally, y'all, when I tell you this was like a movie, y'all, choppers was in the sky. I never saw no choppers in the sky with the lights going down the street, like with lights, bro. Like, I never ever saw that before in my life. That was a movie scene. Like, the police was walking down the block with the light. The ladies come passing me. I'm like, oh, Jesus, I was seeing that. Because I was on FaceTime talking to my boyfriend, telling him what the hell happened, and like the police then was walking down the block like super fast with the light and she was passing me, like the lady and it's a white cop and like two other cops, and they was passing me with the light, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know, shit, so but they didn't stop me. They was just on their one line, like shining the light down the block or whatever, walking super fast, bro. So we was on the corner waiting on this Uber, and I'm like, bro, I gotta sit down on the grass deep by these cars because I can't get shoot. I'm so scared. So I was FaceTime showing him, look there, look up, this in the sky, it's like a sci-fi. I ain't going nowhere. But y'all, thankfully, let me tell you something. Before I go anywhere, I always pray and I cover myself and I cover the people I'm with. Because guess what? You don't know what could happen. You could be in the wrong place in the wrong time, whatever. And then I told my mother before I went out, I told her like, mommy, I going out, whatever. Because yeah, and I know that if I tell her I going out, she's praying harder than me. Like, she's praying harder than me. So the prayer then send forth, God protect us from whatever's to come. So y'all, yeah, that's what happened to me. That's my story. And a key tip my always tell you, like, we can learn from a story time is pray before you go anywhere and cover yourself. But guess what happened though? The backstory behind all of this chaos. It was no one who was at the party. It was the commotion and the shooting or whatever that was happening outside of the party. But the person who got shot, they came into the party. They ran into the party for like some savior rescue. But all that was happening outside. So to be fair, because they popped down everyone, I'm like, where the gun come from? Like, what's the shooting? And you know what's so crazy? right before all that shooting was happening, I went to the front because I was trying to film. My boyfriend told me like, baby, if the party that lit, like you should probably get some footage for like your YouTube or whatever. I was trying to film for y'all. But I went to the front to get better lighting because it was so gloomy because they just had string lights in the backyard or whatever. So I'm like going to the front to get better lighting or whatever. So I'm like, this ain't working out. And I came back to the front, came back in the yard. When I came back in the yard and we was chilling for a second, that's when all that happened. But imagine if we were still in the front of that yard. You see prayer, you don't take nothing for granted. You don't take nothing for granted. But yeah, y'all, when I finally told my mother this story, because I knew I could not tell her this story right when it happened. Because she would have been freaking out and she probably would have been like, oh yeah, I don't think you should go out to the next thing. I don't think you should go for your birthday. I don't think you should. She would have just tried to deter me from going out after that ever. So when I went back to the house, I was like, Delisa, you won't believe what happened to me tonight. I told my friend, I was like, you won't believe what happened to me tonight. Like, girl, like that was like, oh my gosh. And then it's like top secret. But bro, I still can't believe that. Like, I still can't believe that, but I thought I was the chosen. I thought I was the chosen one to get shot in the back. I don't know why. I just thought I was gonna get shot in the back. That is so weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time because that was really so freaking crazy, bro. I was really traumatized. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned from the story time. I hope you all laugh. I hope it was a little bit funny because it wasn't funny then. For sure, wasn't nothing funny but that. But for sure, afterwards, telling everybody the story, they was dying laughing. I'm like, that was a serious time. Don't even laugh. That was so serious. I thought I was gonna die that night. Don't even laugh. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one, in the next video. And comment down below your favorite part. And just comment down below whenever y'all want to comment down below. Let me know what y'all want to see next, what you want to hear next, and if you want to hear more of this and see more of me. Peace out, girls. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me.